Hey, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, Big Moochie Grape as well. So Big Moochie Grape, man, it's interesting with him because it turns out that when he shot that video, that new one that he released with Biggie Smalls' whole theme, that was actually from October 30th. You could actually go back and look at Young Dolph's Instagram account and see on October 30th, he posted a picture of him in a SUV sitting in a Louis V down outfit. Next to him was Big Moochie Grape in that same sweater. That was that Coogee sweater with the B.I.G. It was the same thing they wore in the music video. I'm describing the outfits from the music video. It was a picture Dolph posted on October 30th on his Instagram of that whole thing. So like I said, like exactly like I told y'all, 2 weeks before that whole Dolph thing, that's when they did that music video with Big Moochie Grape. 2 weeks. And that's where Big Moochie Grape's story came from, about how he was traveling with Dolph and da-da-da. And so after New York, that's when they went to Atlanta and did all that stuff there. So Big Moochie Grape was basically with Dolph the whole time. And there was rumors alleging that he was beefing with Dolph. Like he had some disagreement with him about something, and something was going on, and low-key he was dissing him on Instagram a couple times. And who knows what it was about, money, it probably was, but all I know is that they went on a trip together for a couple weeks, and you know, people could get, after a while, like, you never know, right? If you go on vacation for 2 weeks, y'all might be bickering and back and forth, because those are two rappers right there. And Big Moochie Grape is still street mentality, so he's going to see things in a different way than Dolph, because Dolph is literally already bossed up in the boss mentality. And Big Moochie Grape is just starting this whole thing. He's new to this, basically. Look, guys, so everybody knows that Yo Gotti and them, they've been performing and everything like that, but one of their shows, they're getting kicked out, man. They just got kicked out of their show last night because they performed to NBA Finals for the Warriors, and they got that new song of Moneybagg Yo and everything. Well, it turns out that they tried to do a Dolph diss, and basically what happened is that they cut off the mics and cut off the audios and the speakers and the amplifier, and they got some guy, he was bald-headed with the suit on. He was really mad. He was from he had a badge on, said he was from the basketball league, and basically told him that they had to go wrap it all up, and they said their contract is like basically ripped up now. So now they can't even do that because they tried to do a diss on basically on live TV. Like, they wasn't gonna let that slide, man, because that's gonna bring down the reputation and da-da-da. You know, a lot of basketball fans, you know, they're young Dolph fans too, so they're going to be upset, emailing the commissioner's office talking about, hey, you guys need to get Yo Gotti off that stage because he's going to go way too far on these, you know, songs. And basically, nobody really asked for him to be in the music, like, group for the whole finals and everything like that. Like, why is that even necessary? Because Memphis ain't even in it. So I don't know what they thought, if he was going to be rooting for one of the teams or helping bring along. They should have really just brought E40 up, because that actually makes sense for him to be there for Warriors and all that. He's always front row. But man, they got all this. I don't even know who influenced them. I think basically the way it works is that when Yo Gotti and them had all that stuff to do with the whole Dolph situation, allegedly, basically what they got out of it, one of the things that they got out of it was, you know, tons of money, obviously, but another thing was the bid to be the performer for the whole NBA Finals. Like, you got to understand, like, for him to do this, he could have got like the Super Bowl, he could have got a lot of different things, but they gave him the NBA Finals because that's going to be the people who are going to tune in more for, you know, hip hop fans and everything like that. I guess whatever Yo Gotti fans are left. But basically speaking is that this just goes to show, like, how did they pull up that bid for that concert out of nowhere, man? Nobody just gets invited to the NBA Finals to perform, especially if you're a rapper, unless you're one of the mainstream ones or something like that. But Or if you're really, really popping, like they could have just got a little baby and had way more viewers, and that would have made more sense in the marketing perspective. But to put CMG Yo Gotti up, it looks very, very weird, man. And the fact that Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo went to the White House a couple months ago, like what is going on? What do they got working? They're literally with the feds, the biggest feds. They over there with Joe Biden trying to figure out how to raise gas prices in Memphis, and basically y'all are suffering for it. And I don't know what they are going on, but the plan is getting unraveled because the fact that they in the NBA Finals, we catching on to them. They're trying to perform these shows. They can't perform any, in too many places, so they're picking and choosing where to go, right? But how did they get that? Like who just says, oh, we want to get Yo Gotti and CMG to the NBA Finals, and they're like, that's the best you could come up with. So it's very strange. I feel like this was their the reward that they were chasing when they did what they did back in November with that whole Dolph situation was going on. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, like you guys got to comment down below and let me know what you think too. And also like the video, but this is crazy details that are coming out. Basically, Black Youngster is nowhere to be found, right? And all of this, Black Youngster is nowhere to be found. Rumor has it, Black Youngster been locked up by the feds. I've been telling you guys for months. He's been in Texas, man. He's locked away in Texas ever since he tried to do that one diss. He basically got locked in Texas. He tried to get basically out on, I think they got him out on probation at some point, and that's when he went to California with Mr. Organic. But that's the last time we seen him because he was just trying to buy a dude's car and whatnot. But I think he might have had like an ankle monitor on or something, and there's a whole case pending after that. So that's what's going on, man. And if you've seen Black Youngster, I mean, tell me where you seen him, because he's been MIA and he's hiding, so he knows that they're out to get him, or he's already caught a case. And that case could have been tied to what happened with the Dolph situation, because you got to remember he got questioned for being involved potentially due to a retaliation from his own brother getting hit up in Miami. Because when his brother got hit up in Miami, he said that he was going to do something to all of his big ops. And his biggest op was Dolph, because he did the 100-shot situation before. So they're like, who's going to be his biggest op other than the guy that he did 100 shots on? And that's why they brought him in for questioning and took him in. And that was in Texas. And when they took him in there after the Dallas show and everything like that, they were there. They were watching there. And after that whole concert, they pulled him to the side and basically got him in, did the whole interrogation, whole question, and it's a whole file, tape and recording, an audio file and everything like that of Black Youngster confessing to everything. And that's basically, what they have on his head and on everybody's head that they could use against him at any moment. And you got to understand, because it's all uncovered now. We've all been uncovering this whole thing. And so that's why Black Youngster's scared to come out. And because Yo Gotti and them, they did what they did, and basically the hit did go through. They got rewarded with that NBA Finals concert. And that's basically that, man. And, if you agree or disagree, let me know down below. But also in other news, OG Bang Wayne is out there. And so, hey, guys, subscribe to the channel. Like this video, man. Go ahead, let me know what you think down below. Catch you on the next one.